Recording? Ooh, recording, yes. Okay, cool. Hi, friends. So, ooh, hey, look, there's our little WOD briefing that's in Wodify now.
Oh.
And so, we're going to ignore that, though. There we go. Excellent. So, how do you actually feel from this weekend? Anyone? I'm not sore. I'm just tired. And so this workout, we just kind of wanted to give you a lightweight, just move through some stuff, and there's some rest built in, and it should hopefully just be like a nice light, fast thing, even though it is on the longer side. There's a lot of rest built in. And so it is a 15-minute AMRAP of 10 deadlifts, 8 hang cleans, 6 thrusters, and 4 shoulder overhead. You can do this with a barbell. You can do it with a dumbbell, with a kettlebell. And hopefully you have a relatively lightweight. If you have options, I would go for the lighter weight. And because I intend for these reps, these 28 reps, to be hopefully an unbroken thing. The noon class was able to do that for the most part. And you notice that there's a minute of rest. And that minute of rest is intended to kind of give you incentive to go a little bit faster. Reasonably fast. We're not, I want you to stay safe and move well and whatnot, but, move quickly. Don't put the dumbbell down, just kind of keep it moving for the whole time and then get to rest. This work should take between 35 and 50 seconds or so. If it takes a minute or more, that's fine. But just, kind of know that this was kind of meant to be a light, fast workout. Folks are getting 7 or 8 rounds. If you can maintain a 35 to 40 second pace, you can get 9 rounds. I want to say about half the noon class got 9 rounds. Yeah. And so, does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Any questions about stuff? Someone is a very talkative bird.
Oh, sorry. That's outside my window, I think.
Is it? Cool. No worries.
It might be me. I have a lot of birds too.
No, bird sounds have become a normal. Is that a fat cat? You are large. You are a very fluffy kitty.
Oh, cat friend.
Anyway.
Oh, so cute, Calvin. Okay, sorry.
Who else? Excellent. So let's find. Let's do it. Let's begin with some inchworms. We're gonna start standing nice and tall. I want you to think about all the vertebrae in your back. Start at the top, curl it on over. One by one. Squeeze on down. Reach those. Excellent. Do that. Walk it on out, and let's get 6 inchworms, please. Walk out to a push-up. You can drop down to your knees if you need to, and then slowly work your way back on up. Feel free to hang out in down dog as much as you want. Maybe drop down into an up dog. Move your bodies around. Yeah, considering how many reps, at least I did yesterday, I'm not sore at all. I'm just tired. But I think that's from standing out in the sun for 4 hours. Yeah.
These are like sore bruising from the pink on the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually had I wrapped mine in a towel before I ran with it, which was. Doesn't spelled Frankenstein's wrong. Gosh. Excellent. Looks like everyone is just about done. Next up are Frankensteins. We're gonna stand tall. I want you to maintain tension in your stomach. I'm gonna put a hand out and kick up that. Try and keep my knee as straight as I can, alternating side to side. Kicking up as high as you can while keeping your knees relatively straight. Let's get 14 total, 7 per side, please. And then I'm gonna get an airplane. Airplanes are where I put my arms out to my sides. I'm gonna have I'll start with my left foot on the ground. My right foot's gonna come off behind me. I'm gonna lean on down. If my left foot is on the ground, my right hand is going to twist towards that foot from the side. We'll challenge the hip and the quad of the leg that's on the ground. Also, obviously, balance, coordination, and whatnot. I would love to get 4 per side, please. Oh, you want to twist towards that front foot. So if your left foot's on the ground, right foot or right hand goes down. It helps if you make little airplane sounds too.
I'm not sure that helped.
It doesn't help? I
Not
swear.
really. No,
It's like when
I
you
still almost fell over.
Helps
Well,
dramatically.
then you gotta go.
it's like when you're doing V-ups and you say boop when you touch your boop your toes. Or you're doing toes to bar. I should also start telling people now. I will include this with an email and a Facebook post and whatnot, but there will not be a meetup on Saturday this week. There will be one on Sunday, but not on Saturday. Just throwing that out there. Now you'll hear it multiple times this week. Next up, knee pulls. So we're just going to stand tall, grab onto a foot, and just tuck it towards your chest. If you want to go up on your other toe, you can do that. And fall over, which I'm doing a lot. Up. Get 8 per side, please. Jasmine and I are going to Portland.
Oh, fun.
I'm gonna get a pretty picture drawn on my arm.
Oh yeah, that's this weekend, right?
Yeah,
that's
so
cool.
I'm doing that on Friday, and then we're staying the night. Come back on Saturday.
It's really fun.
I'm excited. I'm ready for Friday. Excellent. Once you get through those, we're basically just going to do a drinking bird minus the dip. So just grab onto your foot, pull it back as high as you can, but just find a little bit of a quad stretch and a hip opener kind of stretch. Let's get a 6 per side, please. It's basically just a drinking bird without the tip. Should be a little bit easier to get a stretch. Amy, at first I thought you fell over. I mean, I guess maybe you did. And you don't have sound to defend yourself, so haha, everyone look, Tammy fell over. Excellent. Next up, we're gonna do some Cossack squats. So I'm gonna start with a nice wide stance and just tilt onto one side. I want you to stay active. I'm not going all the way down, right? I'm gonna stay active, get my hip as close to parallel or a little below parallel as I can, and then stand tall. I think I got that backwards. Do go all the way down, I'm sorry. Yeah. So just sit down as low as you can. You can either drop the knee forward, you can do that. I get those confused with side lunges, which we're doing later. Yeah. Let's get 5 per side, please. You know, I was really confused for a second because Sylvia was there And then Sylvia walked off camera, and then you walked on camera. I was like, wow, Sylvia looks different.
Magic trick.
Yep. Excellent. Everyone sit on down to the bottom of the squat. And everyone's going to grab an ankle, twist towards that side, and reach for the ceiling. Keep your hips low, keep your shoulders high. Really reach that arm up. Let's get 4 per side, please. About a 4 or 5 second hold. Next up, grab your barbells, grab your dumbbells or kettlebells, whatever you like. Whatever you like to use for a weight-assisted good morning. You can hold it right in front of your chest. You can hold it down here, on your back, whatever works for you. But we have 2 rounds of a thing. We're just going to go through the first round together, and then I'll give you a minute or 2 to do the second round. Soften your knees, hinge at the hips. Come on down just as far as you need to get a hamstring stretch. Hold that bottom position for about 3 seconds and come on back on up. 8 of those total. Not the end of the world if you don't have a weight. Just want to make sure that we're keeping our backs straight. Tension in your stomachs. Once you get through that, you can put your weights down. Excellent. So what I was saying before about the Cossacks is what I meant now. So for here, we're going to start nice and wide, and I want to get a controlled depth. This is not a stretch, right? This is more of like So this is a Cossack. This is a stretching. I'm trying to get a good stretch in the hip and the quad and whatnot. This is my side lunge, so I'm coming not as deep. I'm still getting my hip below my knee, but not all the way down. See the difference? So I'm gonna stand all the way up, off the other side, up, off the other side. Think of it closer to like an air squat than like a stretch kind of thing. So just 8 side lunges, 4 per side. I hope that makes sense. I wasn't know if that was clear or not. Excellent. And then you can head back to your barbell, dumbbell, kettlebell, whatever you have, and let's get a set of 8 deadlifts, please. However you choose, whatever makes sense for the object that you have. No matter what though, hinge at the hips. We're not squatting. Keep those shoulder blades pinned back. Tension in your stomachs. Chest nice and tall. And then some high pulls, just a little bit of just to kind of get our hips warmed up a little bit. This is for our clean. So I'm going to grab my object full on. I'm going to grow from the ground, and just like we're doing a snatch high pull, or I'm going to heels down into the ground, really launch off that back heel, hips open, and then pull the object straight at the front of my body. We got speed. Just right up the front. Yeah. Barbell as well. Get your knees underneath the bar. Big drive, and then pull. Just kind of pull the object straight up the front of your body, Remember Jasmine's cue of like trying to lift the shirt up in front of you? Let's get 4 of those, please. Remember hips first, and then elbows bend. Leah, if you get even more aggressive with the hips, I can tell that you're focusing on this part and not on that. Like, see how fast you can get your shoulders to rise from here to here, because that will help kind of pull that object. That looks a little better, yeah. Important part of our dumbbell snatch and our clean. Let's do that all again, please. 8 more good mornings, 8 more side lunges, 8 deadlifts, 4 high pulls, please.
Oh, my shoulders are bruised.
Yeah, me too. I know this hurts. Like not a good spot for it.
Oh, the dumbbell bruises?
Yeah. From running.
Exactly.
Sure. I'm glad today's not a back squat day.
Correct. April Fools, the workout's a 20-minute AMRAP of devil's presses.
How about a 60-minute AMRAP of devil's presses?
Those were so slow. I was doing singles with like solid 15, 20 seconds of rest in between.
Oh God.
Literally. It was
But
bad.
you did it with the 2 dumbbells?
I did 235s, yeah.
Oh,
In the dirt. It's so dusty.
it was so dusty, yeah.
My chest actually hurt afterwards because I was inhaling all the dirt. Silly workout. Excellent, folks. Feel free to grab yourself a drink of water, shake out your arms, do any sorts of other stretches you need to do. When you finish, we'll reconvene and start working on our barbells and our weights and stuff. Excellent. So most of you have a barbell, which is fun. This next part, we have 3 rounds of a pretty basic barbell complex, or complex. If you have a barbell and you want to treat this as a way to warm up towards your workout weight, you can do that. So do a round with empty barbell, add some 10s, do another round with some more. Just work your way on up. This will be at your own pace. If you have a dumbbell or a kettlebell, maybe you have a light one and a heavy one. Maybe work your way towards our workout weight. We've already done some deadlifts. That hang clean is just finishing off that high pull that we just did a second ago. Object hangs out right between my knees. I'm going to drive with my hips and get my weight up to my shoulder, catching that thing on my shoulder, back on down again. Try to exaggerate the hip drive to get it up and not just pulling it with my arm. And then we know front squats. Shoulder overhead is whatever you need to do. A strict press, a push press, or a push jerk. As always, think about your dip. My heels stay on the ground. My torso stays upright. I have a lot of action in my stomach, right? I'm trying to keep this nice and engaged so that when I drive with my legs, that power just transfers directly to the dumbbell or the object, whatever, and goes overhead. Let's just go through, let's just do 3 rounds of 4 deadlifts, 3 hang cleans, 2 front squats, 1 shoulder overhead. Let's just spend like 3 or 4 or 5 minutes of doing this. And once we are through that, you will be ready for a fitness. Does anyone have any questions about weight or anything like that? Michael, what options do you have?
What's that?
What are your options? I'm not familiar with your dumbbells and your kettlebells anymore. I know you have
Sure.
kettlebells.
So I've got a kettlebell that's like, I think a great weight for the main workout.
Cool.
I've got one that's probably too heavy for it.
Yeah.
And then I've got a barbell that I can either make way too light or way too heavy, but not just right.
Yeah.
Because the 10s never showed up.
Oh.
So I could either do like 75 or 115 for the workout.
Do the kettlebell.
Do the kettlebell? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a 53 pound or a 24. Yeah. Yeah.
53 sounds great.
Okay, cool. I'll just do that.
Yeah.
I'll just kind of work through the two of them right now and then go back down for the workout.
I don't know if I actually said that out loud, but yeah, the RX weights for a barbell are 95 and 65. More than that though, you know, I want you to approach these, you know, the 10, 8, 6, 4 as something that you can do unbroken. That should be the goal.
Okay.
Maybe it doesn't happen 13 minutes in the workout, but for the first couple rounds, yes. That was for everyone. Amy,
I certainly can't do all those unbroken if I use my 35. I could use 2 15s and shoulder to overhead instead.
you could do the 35.
Or I can not do them unbroken.
You could do 35s, but then do 8, 6. Wow. What are numbers? 8, 6, 4, 2?
Yeah, I mean, I could do 10, 8, 4, 2.
10, 8, 4, 2. Oh, good point. Yeah, do that. Do 10, 8, 4, 2. Actually, you know, I think Rennie did exactly that. I think she has a 35-pound dumbbell now, and she did 8, 6, 4, 2, and she got the 9 rounds that she was looking for. So if you want to do, 10, 8, 4, 2.
Thank y'all.
That, I'll take that.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Yeah, back.
Okay. Amy, make sure you support that overhead for just, you know, yeah. On that last rep with your left arm, it kind of looked like you just kind of punched it up without like supporting it.
Yeah, that one was ugly.
When you're standing in your front rack, you just have this weight up here. I want you to puff out your chest, elbows up, trying to stand a little bit taller, because it looks to me like you see the difference between, you know, this kind of like nice tall position and try and just hold that shoulder up just a little bit taller. It's all about this. It's all about your midline, right? Stand tall, and that will transfer the power better than, you know, if you're a little bit softer here. So just try and squeeze your abs is more of the story. Wait, Sylvia's camera moved. Okay, Peter, I get it. Michael, that looks great.
That was the heavier one. I think I'll probably go with the lighter one for just to keep the pace.
Sure. Totes. Hi, Nora. You had a confused look in your face, but I realized it was.
Oh, no, I was just looking.
What's up with Tim's face? Does anyone have any concerns about weight or stuff? Anything? I feel like folks have slowed down a little bit and looks like they're ready. If you want to run to the bathroom real quick, grab yourself a drink. I'll talk about the workout one more time, or just one last time, and then we can get ourselves going. I think we're just missing Aaron King. Oh, Juan just walked away. Oh, there's Aaron King. Hello.
Hey, do you think 65 or 75, Tim?
Ooh, you should probably do 75, I think.
75?
I think that seems appropriate. Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Cool. We'll just wait for Juan to come back, and then we do a thing. There he is. So, folks, let's talk about this one more time. So we have our 10 deadlifts, 8 hang cleans, 6 thrusters, and 4 shoulder overhead. That minute of rest, you have to take a look at the clock, and you'll see when you finish your work, and then you have to start yourself again, right? I can't help you there. Does that make sense? So just keep an eye on the clock. I'll make it as big as I can. You will be resting more than you're working. This is rare that we do this. You know, usually, I mean, not usually, but like when there is programmed rest, you know, a 1-to-1 work to rest ratio is actually also pretty uncommon. Like a 2-to-1 work to rest is more common. I'll have you work for 2 minutes, rest for 1 minute. This is actually less. And so basically what I'm saying is I encourage you to go fast. You know, work hard for 35, 45 seconds, rest for a full minute, and then try and do that every single time. Be a robot. 7, 8, 9 times. And that is our goal. Sound good? Any question? Everyone has a way to count their rounds. If you're going for 9 rounds, that's 3 rounds every 5 minutes. That actually breaks down nice and easy. So we're 5 minutes in, you've gotten 3 rounds. Cool. Hold on to it.
Are people just personally preferencing whether they switch the thrust, you know, like arms?
Oh, good point. Yes, if you have one object, yes, if you want to do, 4 on one side, 4 on the other, 3 on one side, 3 on the other, and then 2 and 2. That's what I would do. I don't think you would want to do all 10, 8, 6, 4 on one hand on one round, and then all on the other hand on the other round. I admit I didn't think of that ahead of time. I would switch halfway through. I guess unless your weight is like too light for you and you want a way to make it harder, I would keep it all on one side, but I don't know if anyone's in that boat. Cool. You guys ready? Let me make sure I actually have the right clock. I don't know if it's the right clock. It's not the right clock. Cool. Excellent. Is that big enough? Can everyone see that? Cool. All right. I will mute everyone and you can start your music. I think you're all muted anyway. Yeah, you all are. Well, now you're doubly muted. Let's see. Everyone looks like they are ready. Kelvin is asking for 1 second, or he's telling me to shush.
Sorry, my music is crappy. Hold on.
You're good. You're good. I don't need to sit here anymore. I'm gonna sit over here.
I don't know. I guess I'm gonna use the first minute to figure that out. Let's not wait for me anymore.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I do have rest. So, all right, gang. Here we go. Move fast but safe. Starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. 10 deadlifts, 8 hang cleans, 6 thrusters, and 4 shoulder overhead. Excellent work, folks. Seeing folks are on their thrusters, their shoulder overhead. We're at 50 seconds right there. Remember, take a look at the clock, get your time. There's 1 minute right there. Nice, Michael. So remember that clock is counting down. You're gonna start yourself again. Excellent. So again, you are starting yourself up on your own. That's 1 round down. Here we go, Aaron. Aaron and Aaliyah, I think. Boom, get it. Yeah, Nora. Nice, Michael. On the shoulder overhead, make sure your heels are staying down on the ground. Always driving through your heels, thrusters and shoulder overhead. Try not to come up on your toes. Nice job, one. Sylvia, I'm being a little picky, but your heels are coming up a little bit off the ground when you dip for your jerks. So just weight back in your heels just a little bit more. I'm really picky. Leah, get that dumbbell a little bit higher on your shoulder, elbow up. Yeah, yeah. Think about your front rack for your thruster. You want to catch there. Tammy, you're going a little low in your squat. You're so low down that you're kind of losing tension a little bit. Maybe cut that off like an inch earlier, and that should help you stay a little bit tighter and move faster. Good job, Amy. Try and support that weight up overhead. Drive. There it is. Oh, that. See, yeah. That little fraction of a second of support. Great. Boom. Nice job. That left side. Oof. Excellent work, folks. We are more than 5 minutes down. Be 2 or 3 rounds in. See a couple folks have started their 4th. Remember, your goal is to stay consistent the whole time. Be robotic. Use that minute to rest, recover, hit it hard. Nice job, Nora. Boom. Nice job, Callahan. Oof, Aaron came with the transition. Very nice. Nice job, Amy. I love it. And Amy, don't be shy about the two hands bringing the weight back down to your shoulder. I think that's perfectly fine. You won't have to do that forever, but you're still reasonably new to that weight. So I think it's fine to two hands up to bring it back down. It'll help you have a little bit more control and confidence with the thing. But that won't last forever.
Thanks. Yeah, it's been 10 days. These are my first thrusters with a 35-pound dumbbell.
Excellent work, folks. We are more than halfway through. Hopefully you have a good sense of where you're going to land. Hopefully at least 8 rounds, if not 9, 7, 8, 9. Seeing some heavy breathing. Looking good, folks. Yes, Tammy. Nice job, Michael. Hell yeah. It's looking good, one. Here we go, folks. We're approaching our final 5 minutes of this workout. If you know how long a round takes you, might be able to figure out how many more you can get. Try and squeeze as much as you can into these 5 minutes. Final 4 minutes. See if we can get 2 more rounds. Nice job, folks. If you're going to start working in the next couple seconds, you want to make sure you finish before that 1 minute mark. I would hate for you to finish a round with 50 seconds left. Try and get it done before that minute. Nice job, Sylvia. All right, gang. Try and finish up before that minute. If you finish with 50 seconds left or whatever, you are done. Oof, Aaron, I don't know. Get it, get it, get it. 2, 1. Oh, I don't know about that. No. Oh. Well, you get to finish a minute early. Excellent work, folks. Whenever you finish this round, you are done, my friends. We have less than a minute. Some of you will still start another round. Remember, this is rounds and reps, so every rep counts. $20 seconds left. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. That was fun. I like that.
Yeah.
How was that for you?
It's good. It's great.
Yeah. Anyone feel like they slowed down significantly towards the end, or were they able to maintain, or?
Oh yeah, I slowed down.
Yeah. Good.
Slowed down. I'm tired from yesterday. My
What's that?
grip
Yeah.
is tired from yesterday.
That got so grippy.
Yeah. 7 rounds, 8 rounds, 9 rounds?
I think 8. I don't know. I lost count.
7. But the last 3 were shit.
Yeah, I imagine towards
6,
the
but I'm
end,
fine with that.
keeping the shoulder overhead right after the thrusters could be tricky.
Awkward transition.
Yeah. Let's flip on over. Let's stay there for a second. Let's just sit on our butts and just grab your leg. Basically, just do a pigeon, but sitting. And if you want to lay on back too, just hold on. Basically, just doing an upside down pigeon. Whatever works for you, however you feel comfortable.
Kelvin looks like so casual, like you could be the cover of an 80s movie.
You missed the thrusters. The thrusters were not casual.
I mean, like right now, the way you're leaning against that brick wall with like a headband.
Yeah. I just need like some poofy hair to finish it off.
Yeah, especially
And switch sides, please.
that like cement brick wall in the background. You look like an album cover.
So,
And let's go back to the front leg, the first leg, and let's do a hurdle. Leg gets kind of tucked back. And you can lean your torso back as far as you're comfortable. Get a nice little quad stretch. I like that workout. I kind of wish I had it. Yeah, I'm not sore from yesterday. I'm just tired.
Do you think you'll be sore tomorrow?
I'm sore.
Maybe.
I don't know why you're not sore.
Yeah, but like the noon class, I usually take the noon class on Monday with the class, and at noon I'm like, I don't want to. Switch sides, please. Any fun plans this week? Anyone? No adventures?
no.
Nope.
Oh, actually, you know, Callahan, I wanted to mention, it didn't seem worth bringing up in the workout, but you should try to teach yourself how to catch the barbell, boom, in your shoulders, like on your shoulders in the front rack. It was slowing you down, having to bring the barbell and just kind of like catching it here. So like in between reps, when you're here and then you kind of bring it down and slows around your face as it goes here, and then just catching it on my shoulders, and my elbows up, and that'll allow you to drive, tip, drive, tip, drive. You know what I mean?
Okay, great. Was that mostly on the push?
It's on the thrusters and the push jerks. Maybe like empty your barbell now and give it a couple of reps while you're still fresh, while you're still warm and stuff. If you want to. Also, everyone say hi to Lisa.
Thank you.
Well,
Hi, Lisa.
Lisa's getting her food. Child's pose, please. Flip yourselves on over and hands up. If you want to put your hands up on something, perhaps your dumbbell or your kettlebell. Down to the ground. Oh. Bye. Bye. Yeah. Yeah. And then you can keep your hands right there where they are. Maybe push your feet back just a touch, and we'll sit. We'll go up to the push your heels to the ground. And walk your weight forward and back. Little steak twerk to end your day, and then we are done. Steak twerk. Remember Chris? Not all of you even know Chris.
Chris who?
Yeah.
Chris was head coach before me.
Lisa. We know Chris.
Chris is Chris and Greg have a Peloton, so that's what they do. And so I guess there's a whole Peloton crew. They all bike together and stuff. So
People love that Peloton.
$3,000, you can join them. All right, gang. I will see you all later. Have a wonderful evening.
Thanks, Tim.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Tomorrow.
Good night, everyone.